So I'm working on a little bit more mounting, and I've progressed here to just kind of putting my knee on Atlas's back. So before you saw me like leaning over, feeding from the other side, feeding from this side, now I'm going to progress to actually like putting a little bit of my weight on his back. I don't want to just go on and sit on him right away. I want to do it in little tiny baby steps, especially with this horse because he is so sensitive and he can be flighty. I need to do everything really small. Other horses, you can chunk things up a little bit more, but definitely not for him. So I'm just going to have him turn around here. I have my start button cone out. So I'm just gonna let him touch that, and then I'll go ahead and go up here, and I'm just gonna start with my knee folded and laying against his back. I'm again clicking as my knee is on his back and then taking it off and feeding him. And then I'll hop off. I'll wait for him to touch that start button again, and then back on. Same thing, kind of leaning over. Perfect. I love his body language here. He looks super relaxed. And doesn't seem very bothered, and that's exactly what I want with this progression is just little tiny steps where he's successful at every step. That's what I want. That's my goal. So he had a little jump there. It's okay. Not a big deal. He's not going to necessarily be successful every step, but that is my goal. But that was a good little example of kind of where that fear comes in. He looked really relaxed and then, oh my gosh, that was kind of scary. So that's why I'm doing little tiny thin slices for him. I'm just kind of coming off the block a little bit and then feeding him from there, and then I'll cop off the block all the way and reset because I do want to practice just that feeding from the block and eventually feeding from his back. So but this is kind of the process. I just want to work on this a little bit more until he's completely confident with me just having my leg bent on his back, and then I will progress to actually putting my leg up over his back and then eventually sitting on him.